Welcome everyone to Mage Rage for April 2021, where, despite what I said at the end of week number 4, there is a week 5. I don't know anything about this one, whether it's anything weird or if it's a standard week. We'll have to find that out in a moment. So far, everything looks like a normal Mage Rage world. In other words, not one of those strange worlds that it sometimes creates, or I should say, uses when we are in a fifth week. Let's see. After last week, we have to be careful on the leather side. Now let's see what we have to get. Ooh, we have dark oak wood. Well, I'm gonna need to find some. Oh, good grief! Dark oak leaves, cauldron, 6 glass bottles, redstone dust, chisel stone bricks, and chiseled sandstone. Does that mean there's going to be a mansion in the dark oak forest? Where we are have to get some dark oak, so there could be a mansion around. Whatever it is, it's going to be a wild ride getting a totem of undying. I don't know if we're going to run specifically into pillagers in this one. Sometimes turns off the theme, but we are certainly going to land into an area with a great number of illagers in general, seeing how we're going to see illagers all over the place in that mansion. Because I presume we are going to be running into a mansion at some point. I can't think of any other way of getting a Totem of Undying, unless, of course, this area is going to be chock full of villages, and we're going to be killing a pillager with a banner or something like that, and starting a raid. But I don't know, I have a feeling he's not going to have us needing to go into a raid and hoping to get a Totem of Dying that way. So I'm going to assume that we are going to find a mansion out there. And I have never successfully taken on a mansion before. So that should add a little interest into it. There we go. Oh, coal. There you go. Now let's get going and see how far we can get. Now I am going to have to get some iron. There's a great deal of gravel in this world. But I will be needing iron if I'm going to be able to get the leaves. That's right, because I need to get some leaves. And of course I have a cauldron that I'm supposed to be getting, and a cauldron also of course require iron. And I'll probably need some iron if I'm going to go face to face with the pillagers in that mansion. Oh, actually, there should be some clay here, right? Is this clay? 24. Yeah, all right. That gives me, actually, I need, yeah, actually, 24. That's exactly what I'll be, actually, I don't need that quite that much, but it'll do. If I have a little extra, it doesn't hurt. Besides, isn't making sure I have a little bit of extra my shtick anyway? There you go. Boy, gravel. Onward and downward and all over the place. Actually, I need to get how far? Minus 4,700. Okay, I am getting only 100 blocks away from the turnaround point. Let's see how far I can go. There's make sure. Now, finding a dark oak forest shouldn't be too difficult. In fact, there's one right there. Okay, So we have a dark oak forest. Is finding a mansion within the dark oak forest. That could be the real. Well, maybe it won't be that difficult after all. Okay. Uh, let's do a little bit on this because we are going to be wanting to have some food around, and a little bit of mushroom stew won't be a bad idea. Now, the question is, should I look for the other stuff first? What all do I need? Let's see, I need a lot more sand than I've got right now. But I can get more sand just from on in here, so that won't be a problem. 3 of the items are going to be things that you can only get from this area anyway. One, of course, being the Totem of Undying. And on top of that, we're also going to be needing, what do we need on top of the Totem of Undying? Oh yes, we need some wood from a dark oak tree, right? There you go. That should be plenty of that. Now I think that's planks. Oh, wood. That will be. Oh, that's spruce. Oh boy. Right. That's the dark oak log. All right, so we can start a dark oak wood. So now I have 3 dark oak wood. Tournament dying. Yeah, like I'm going to get that quickly. We're going to have the bricks. Okay, for that. Dark oak leaves. I'll need to get some iron if I'm going to get that. So that's going to be the main challenge right now, is getting the iron I need to. Let's see, how are we doing right now? It's ranging enough, but I still have more red than brown. Okay, and 12. My luck is not running over. All right, there we go. We'll just grab this a little bit more. And we'll call, oh, I guess I don't want to leave this around. All right, now, let's see. Now that, well, I was about to say now I don't know what the mansion is, but I lost sight of it there. But okay, I see the mansion here. Let's get this with a all right, here's the mansion right here. Here's our. Now, we do have the advantage of having magic, which means we should be able to get into the boss room quickly. The other problem is I've never really visited in a mansion before, right? I think I might have gone into one that has been completely explored, and I've been to one or two. No, there was an MHC where you're supposed to explore a mansion and just given the coordinates of one, it's supposed to survive. But I didn't survive that one, and I don't think I got very deep into it. So I think this is going to be right. And we have to take care of our friend here who's not going to appreciate my existence, unfortunately. So how am I going to take care of this guy? Because it's not going to be easy to kill a Vindicator. They're just going to come across and kill you. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to that mountain over there. Not that I particularly like mining in mountains, considering all the silverfish, but at least it will give me a place where I can get some iron and stock up and everything. Now, I temporarily saw some red there. I don't know whether that means that there's something nasty there or if there was just a glitch and nothing else. Something to give the jitters to Pine Leaf, so to speak. Now, let's see. Now, I can see. All right, let's get going in. Set things up. What do we have all here? Okay, we have the spruce. I don't want the spruce wood there. I want the not, dark oak wood goes there. Totem of Undying. Okay, that space is reserved for a Totem of Dying. Dark oak leaves. I need to get some iron, and that means getting a little bit deeper in here. Let's get a Let's get our crafting table. I don't think this is going to be a quick one. This is probably going to be one of my longest ones if I'm going to have to actually go face to face with a evoker, I think they're called. Yes, with an evoker and trying to yeah. Ooh. Makes me wonder, almost saying, oh, if I just had a shrine here. I'll probably have to find the shrine if I'm going to have too much hope here because, well, I think Ed said the shrine gets randomly placed, which means that by randomly placed, I think he meant literally that different players are going to find that shrine at different places. Because the question is whether or not what kind of magic I could use in order to help me in this. Probably have to get I'll need a good weapon. Probably have to lava them. That's probably the most likely thing I'll have to do. I can't think of any other way of being able to get around on this. In killing the pillagers, because if I'm going to go about them, I have to have. I don't have any offensive spells, since I don't normally need them. Just why I was wondering about a shrine earlier, because if I have a shrine, I might be able to switch out. What would I switch out? Because there's always the question, all right, because I'm not going to give up revealing. Revealing will be too useful in trying to find out what's up ahead. And then we have, so we have revealing. We have oh, here's some iron. Good. Oh, that's right. I've got coal, don't I? So that means I can actually do that. Good. All right, this will allow me to at least get my shears so I can get the dark oak leaves, which would be good. And the cauldron will require, so we got 5 here. Sounds like just the number to get what I need for at least the bare minimum stuff. I'll probably want more than that in the end because if I'm counting right, that should be enough for a cauldron, right? Or do you need 7 for a cauldron? Well, I'll find out in a moment. I'm going to need similar to that. I'll need 2 for shears. I will need 1 for a shield because there's no way in the world I'm going to take on these guys without a shield. Especially if they do bring in pillagers, because I'm trying to remember all the ones you could face. You have the pillage, you have the vindicators who have the axe. They're going to be really, really tough. And if anything, that's going to be an understatement because, yeah, vindicators. So we're not going to be able to do anything about, right, vindicators. Lava, using lava is the best thing I could think of for dealing with them. Fortunately, I don't think I'm going to have too much water in there, but I think there may be a pool inside of there. I do remember seeing one of those in the MH when I did that MHC, is there being a room that had a great deal of water in it. I can't remember though if it had that water because I put it in there, or if you can sometimes have a pool room or maybe bathroom or whatever purpose that room is supposed to serve. As I said, I've never really properly explored a mansion because exploring a mansion inside of an NHC isn't exactly a leisurely deal. There you go. And deeper and deeper and deeper. Hello, anyone home? I think this is about all we're going to get. Let's see. We are getting near the end of the day. Maybe I better find out what I need to do about that. So I'll definitely 100% be needing a shield because absolutely not going to survive with that. Now, another thing that I would like to get would be a nice if I can get a bucket, but I can make that a priority right now. So I was beginning to think that if I run low on coal, I could start cooking with a bucket of lava instead. I've never actually implemented that, but when you've got lava as a spell, it seems like a natural thing to do with it. All right, let's get some bowls. And now, cauldron. No. Oh, that's right. It is 7 for a cauldron. Okay, I better not accidentally do that right now because I am going to be needing the shears. I'm going to give priority to the shears. I'm sure I'll get some more iron later, maybe inside the mansion or some other way like that. How's the sky doing? It is still dark out there, it looks like. Yeah, I still see stars in the distance and all. So I could do a little bit more here. How am I doing with hunger? Oh, that's right. I wanted to make some mushroom stew. Oh, there you go. I have some mushroom stew. I've got some of those. I've got some of those. Dark oak wood. All right. Oh yes, now I know I need to. I need to make bricks. Oh. Right. Some reason I grossly overestimated how much how much clay I needed. Oh well, better to grossly overestimate than grossly underestimate, I think. Now the walls, I could do that later. There you go. That seems to be getting closer to the dawn side. Now I think I only need 4. I was thinking I needed 16 for some reason, but oh well. Let's just do that then. And if I'm wrong, well, you can laugh at Pine Leaf. All right, there you go. Now we've got the bricks. Now we've got the, that's for the Totem of Dying. This is for the Dark Oak leaves, which I should be able to collect quickly. And then we need a cauldron where I need 2 more iron, 6 glass bottles. Well, I'll have to save that for the next episode because it is time for me to... What am I going to be doing? Well, I'll decide on that when we get to the next episode of Mage Rage for April 2021.